How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Let me lean up a little bit and that thing lighten up some. So I ain't got much light left to make this. I thought I'd just throw a quick one on here. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Sorry I'm a day late. I had planned on doing a little research, and there's a few cool scriptures in the Bible just for mamas. And I'd planned on doing one. Didn't get to do it. Dadgummit. Yesterday was the 3-month anniversary of my son and I starting this. I had wanted to do one on that. Didn't get to do the homework. I got to go home. Dadgummit. And I had stuff to do. But happy Mother's Day. You know, whether people know it or not, my understanding of the Bible, and I wish I'd had time to look it up, and I might again, or I might sometime down the road, but not today. The Bible actually tells us that the mother is supposed to run the house. Although here in America, we all like to think the man runs the house. I wear the pants in my house when the wife takes them off. You know, but biblically, the woman is in charge of taking care of the home life and the family. The father, he is responsible for the spiritual care of the family and providing for the family. So, biblically, to my understanding, there you go. So, ladies, thank you for what you do. And I know there's plenty out there that does both. God bless you. Hopefully you're on the good Lord's side and he's blessing you. So, I wish I had the statistics for our 3-month deal. I don't have it. I'll get with my son and see if I can get him to do it. I went to the house. I knew I was having a problem. We just bought our little farm a few years back. And yes, we're in Texas. When I bought it, Texas was just coming out of a big old long drought. And it's got a little pond back there. Kind of cute and all this stuff. So when we walked the property and bought it and all this, there wasn't no issues. However, the last 2 years, and especially this year, we have got hammered with the rain. Big time. And my pond is over double its size. And I evidently have several little springs on my property. And there's a whole bunch of them that you can't even walk through it. It's so wet and muddy. So I had a gentleman come over to check it out. And me and him walked around and looked at it and discussed what needed to be done. Got a little bit of sticker shock. Dadgum, it's going to be high dollar to fix it. But it's got to be fixed. So that, and my brother-in-law James, thank you James, he comes sliding in there Saturday. He gonna sneak in on his sister, my wife, and do a little bit of mowing and weed eating for her. 'Cause we do have a pretty good sized place. He goes pulling up, and there I am out there riding around on the lawnmower inside the fence. And I shut it down and got out to say howdy and all this. Showed him a couple little projects I need him to do here in the future. And in comes the guy I'm needing to talk to about the dirt work, the grade work. So me and that guy, we wound up talking, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours. You know, looking at stuff and hashing out a deal, which we did reach. But I went over to my brother-in-law's house late that night because he wound up doing all the mowing and weeding in there around the immediate house. So I went over to his house late that night after a couple of honeydews I'd done and blah, blah, blah. Sat over there on his porch, shot the bull for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, I don't know how long. Told him, man, I'm sorry, you know. You're like, dude, it's all good. He says, you had work to do. You know, you was working, you had a meeting. You take care of business. Well, thank you, but I just ain't used to someone coming up and doing my work and me walking off. And literally walked off. But the other stuff was pretty important. But that's kind of cool, you know, my warped sense of humor. I thought it was funny, so went over there. And props to you, bro. Thank you for taking care of your sister. So, what the heck. So I went and grabbed me a load today, a little bit of honeydews yesterday, and a couple little odds and ends I needed to knock out. When you live out here on the road, when you go home, if you're worth a damn, you got work to do. I hear these guys that go home, just flop down, put the feet up, and this is my time. I get to relax. I get home, my wife's got stuff she can't do or she needs help with, and I can't just sit there without helping her. I don't see how fellers can, but that's their life, not mine. But anyway, I just jumped on here to give you a quick little howdy and happy Mother's Day. Sorry it was late. And I hope the good Lord's taking care of y'all. I hope y'all are staying in His graces. And remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.